To have you here in Vienna. You've been around on many events this year for celebrations for Laphroaig for the Jubilee.
Yep.
What would be your kindest things that you have seen? What would be the nicest events you have been to?
That's a really good question. I think that I like going to new places as well, like understanding, exploring, understanding new cultures. So Vienna would definitely be up there, and that's not me just saying that because I'm in Vienna, but I was just saying to the local team, it's a really pretty city, really good city, nice culture. So I'll come back for a holiday one day. It's different. Different countries have different things, so there's. It's just really, it's good. It's all about the people though. It's not that you go to different countries, but it's all about the connection you get with the people, and that can be different things because some person's favourite might be quarter cask or triple wood or 10, and it's about talking with people and understanding what people are thinking and feeling. That's really what I like best about Laphroaig, because when you speak about Laphroaig to somebody, they always have an opinion. So there's good, bad. It's just the way it is. It evokes opinions in people and it brings people to life. So that's the best bit, I would say, about meeting all the people all around the world.
So, how much time of the year are you on the road, and how much time do you spend at the distillery?
Well, it's a lot. I spend a lot more time at the distillery than everyone thinks. Everyone thinks, including people in Islay, that I'm travelling all the time, all around the world. It's not. It's 4 to 5 weeks of the year, which is a lot, but generally it'll be at weekends like today. So it's not. You're not away from the working week at the distillery, you're just losing your weekends. So 4 to 5 weeks, but my main job is producing Laphroaig new spirit.
So what are you doing as distillery manager exactly? I mean, how could we envision your daily routine there?
Yeah, well, that's probably not what people think it is either. People think I'm in a warehouse every day pulling bungs out of cask and tasting whiskies. That's a very, very small part of what I do. It's an important part of what I do to understand the quality parameters that are happening and changing, especially with the experiments that we'll do for brands like Carchus, etc. But the main bit, and it's probably really, really boring to people, it's all about keeping Laphroaig legal. All the legislation, making sure that we've got everything we need to be done to keep Laphroaig legal and in place, especially with all the government agencies.
Okay. How much can you influence the direction the distillery goes?
Yeah, no, quite a lot, I would say, and one of my jobs is to make sure it doesn't change that much. There is a lot of push for innovation within the industry just now, especially when a lot of the brands, and including us, we just don't have enough liquid. We're always on allocation, we never have enough liquid, so to innovate maybe gives you different options, different ideas, and keeps people kind of engaged with the brand. The main thing for me is to keep 10-year-old. That's the main thing I think most people would want me to say as well. There's 3 brands that are most of what we do. It's 10-year-old, quarter cask and select, and these 3 are the core of the focus of what we do.
When you were last in Vienna, you talked a little bit. You were here for the Laphroaig law.
Yes.
But you talked. And we'll talk about that later. But you talked about the quarter cask as well. And you said, in your opinion, it's the ideal age for Laphroaig, isn't it?
Just a wee bit. Well, I like 8-year-old Laphroaig.
Okay.
8-year-old is my favourite age for Laphroaig. What I like about Laphroaig is just that the peaty power, and I think at an 8-year-old you get the real balance coming through. From the cask doesn't influence too much, and you just get the full kind of distillery flavours. So 8-year-old's my favourite. Quarter cask's the most popular brand in Austria.
Yeah.
It's even bigger than 10-year-old.
Yes.
So Austrians really like the quarter cask, and I guess it's that kind of dry, kind of vanilla, kind of creamy flavour, plus higher alcohol. So maybe the cold winters here help with that too.
You were very much involved in creating the law.
Yep.
So, what was your intention with that one?
Well, the intention with law is on every bottle of Laphroaig it says the most richly flavoured of all Scotch whiskies, and somebody basically just asked me 3 years ago, well, what does that mean? And so we had to think about this, and there's really 4 key flavours, I think, in all really good Laphroaigs. You need fruity, you need peaty, which is, I should have said that one first, but you need fruity, you need floral notes as well, and then you need dry notes. So trying to get, we'd used 6 different casks to get these combinations correct, from 7 up to 21-year-old whiskies.
Okay, great. Just out of curiosity, have you ever done, and even if just for experimental reasons, unpeated version?
No.
Never ever.
Nope. We did a period, and Laphroaig has through its history done unpeated malts, but it was never called Laphroaig. I made sure about that. It was one of the things I really didn't want, an unpeated Laphroaig. So you're talking about the influence I have. We changed the name. It is unpeated Laphroaig. It's an unpeated malt through Laphroaig Distillery is called Ardinastil, which was the name of the other distillery on the site back in the 1840s. So there is, you might say Ardinastil, and that is an unpeated Laphroaig, but it won't be launched as a Laphroaig ever. So that's why I changed the name to make sure that didn't happen.
And maybe a final question.
Yep.
What, in your opinion, is the most underrated Laphroaig? What would your people recommend to try if they haven't yet?
Another good question, because that's very much, I mean, we're all made of the same materials, we all like different things, so if you like dry quartered cask, definitely dry and kind of sweet and ashy, that you like quartered cask. The one that is probably the hidden gem for me would be Triplewood, and it's nice to see it win an award here in Austria yesterday at this fair. So because of the complexity, I love the complexity of Triplewood, and just it takes a lot of getting to know, and the depth of flavour is huge in Triplewood. So that would be the hidden gem, I would say, if you can get it, because a lot of the time it does kind of come in and out of stock as well. So you have to keep your eyes open, and if you get a bottle of Triplewood, I think you'll be really happy.
So John, thank you for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you. See you soon in Vienna again.
Yes, okay, Bernard, thank you.
Thank you.